higher, but I've also done quite a few jobs, a few dozen of different categories. And something I learned from this job I want to show here. So I have an original floor, 90-year-old original hardwood floor here. I did put some kills on it. You can see the old wood right there. But due to the wear factor, 90 years of people walking through the front door, no joke, the joists under the house are okay. Well, whatever, I ex-nay that, but whatever, are very sturdy and supported. But we had from the high point over there where nobody walks in that corner to where the pathway to the kitchen to where you can see this leveling crete is, it was at the absolute lowest was 2 5/8. A ton of it was just slightly over 2 inches. And so I laid down freaking a couple $100 worth of material filling this in. But still, as I was laying this floor, it wasn't perfect, right? I mean, you could spend forever. I could bring a buffer in. This is not $1 million house. This is a basic 90-some-year-old house with just one bathroom. So you got to always analyze your project. And just something I wanted to bring up, I decided to go with this patch right here. What is it? Zackrete cement patch. And I'm really happy with it. I had a spot back here that was low that I would have got some clapping once I laid this down. Like you'd come in and it was right here. It was, so I backed it off a row. Same thing I did right here. When I started laying this down, I saw that there was a worn dip right here. So I backed it off a row because the cool part is once you lay this down, you can see the inequality in the floor. You can still see the slope, but I got enough out of it that it levels out and goes back up a little over there. But I gave it enough support. I don't think I'll have issues with this LVP. And yeah, so a little thought. This hardens in 20 to 30 minutes, is walkable in 4 hours. Well, that's because they don't want you to put footprints in it and stuff like that. My theory is, hey, I can use it right now to fill. There was like a 1/2-inch gap under those couple boards right here. So I made a mixture, a small batch mixture, and yeah, and poured it in there and then screeded it with that little stir stick. And it worked out pretty good. Like now maybe I have a 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch or something. So you can kind of do it as you go. Now this stuff sets up quick. Like in 10 to 20 minutes, you're not going to be getting that stuff out. So you either have to sand it down, kind of knock it down. So when you got to really be prepared when you're mixing that Zackrete patch mix up to lay it down, level it, and I just went over the top of it. So yeah, and this is what laying down LVP. This is really nice LVP. I got a great deal. They were closing it out a couple years ago. And it's got some serious nice foam quieting, thickening backing. Back in the old days, 7-foot width to have a 2 5/8 inch dip in the floor. I was slightly worried about how this would turn out, but this is what we got. It's going kind of slow because I've got some physical issues. But yeah, I think I'll have the living room done today. Got the bedroom done yesterday. 98% done. I still have a row to put in over there. So, yeah. This is something I actually enjoy. It's hard, but I love putting in a quality floor, getting the cutouts correct, getting the setbacks from the wall correct. So when I put the trim back in, cutting out the door jambs so it actually runs under them. It's all a little bit of detailed work, but once you get past see, you have 3-4 fun rows. I call them fun rows. Now I'm past the vent, so it's fun rows. I don't have to cut anything out. I've got about 5 I'll get to lay. Before then, I'm back to cutting door jambs. Over here, I'm good, but Yeah, you get 4 or 5 rows where you just get to lay the stuff down nicely, put the joints in, kind of stagger them so your eyes don't pick up on them. I like to have 4 different joint links, and but I'll be in the muck over here for sure when I get to this, because I got this door jamb, and I'm actually not laying down new in there. So got to tie into that and then make it around this little corner. There's gonna be a lot of cutting. Like to get this little 25, 30 square feet of flooring down is honestly probably gonna take an hour just to do some really good cuts. And yeah, that's how this stuff goes. So, but if you can hire crappy people to do it cheap, and you can hire really good people to do it expensive, learn how to do it yourself. It does take some trial and error, and it takes some practice. You can get good at it and save yourself quite a bit of money. All right, everybody have a great day.